Hey guys, I hope everyone's having a great start to your Wednesday. I am about to start planting cold season crops. So I'm going to start them in my trays. And the first one is something I've never done before, and it's onions. I got these Texas Legend onions from Hall's Tools. I've had them for just a little while up in the cabinet, just waiting on time to get right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm questioning my timing on it, you know, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go and see how they do. Hopefully I can keep them watered up and keep them growing until I can transplant them out into the garden here and once it cools off some. But it's hard to think about fall right now. It's middle to end of August, the end of August almost, and it's hot. It's not as hot as it could be for right now for Arkansas. We've had some really nice weather, but it could be a whole lot worse in August. But it's still been hot. I'm a long way from thinking about fall. You know, I mentioned in my money video about these Cherokee tan pumpkins. I'm just not ready to start thinking about pumpkin stuff, but here we are, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these planted, and I will take y'all back to the back here in a minute when I get my trays out, and I'm gonna start these in the Hall's big tray. So I'll be sure to show you that here in just a few minutes. Thanks.
Can I help?
Plant some stuff.
Can I help?
Mm-hmm.
Can I help putting in the soil?
Yep. Just set it up there and just sort of rub it in. Them all covered up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's enough. Hold up. So what we gotta do is just sort of
Flatten them in.
Yep. Just mash them down. Let me see. Yeah, there you go.
Is that all of them?
Let's just put see.
So do we have to start all the way over?
We're just gonna sort of top them off a little bit, just a little bit extra where they're sort of low. All right, that's probably enough. Go ahead and mash that down.
We have to mash it down.
Yeah, just mash them down again, like you were doing. Alright, let me go get the seed.
Then I'm gonna put in the onions. Oh, we're just gonna.
We're gonna do all onions in this one. All right, now these onions are tiny.
Let me see. They're not so tiny for me. They're not so tiny. They're not tiny.
All right. Just pick one up at a time. You get one at a time.
Mm-hmm. Do I just plant them up?
Just stick it right on top of the dirt. That's all you gotta do, just drop it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta pay attention to where you're going.
These seeds are glowy.
Mm-hmm. Are you forgetting where you're putting them?
Mm-hmm.
So you planted all these? Okay. Hey guys, Michael back here. Just saw me putting a little bit of water on my onions. I did get those planted the other day, and just putting a little bit of water in the tray to water them up from the bottom and then up to the top. And I'm gonna see if I get enough moisture on top. If I don't, here in just a few minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle the tops of them also. Just don't want to, I don't like to put too much pressure on the top and wash away seed or any of that top material. So I always try to bottom water as much as I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. But those are looking good. I've got them out here under my lights, and so that when they do germinate, they'll be under light and ready to go. So this is, like I said, this is a big experiment, and I can't wait to see how seed starting my own onions works out for me. It's crazy to think that I'm planting these and I won't harvest them until sometime next spring. So this will be pretty interesting to see how this whole experiment goes. So I'll be sure to bring y'all along for that. I appreciate y'all watching this video, my onion starting video. You'll notice in the clip of me planting the seeds, I had a little bit of help. My little buddy was out here with me, and the kids, they love seed starting. They may not enjoy a lot of the other things, but they do enjoy seed starting. So they come out here and help me. Both of them ended up out here helping me on different things. So that was always a fun time together. So I'm gonna slide these under the lights, and I'm gonna drop my lights, and I'll be sure to update y'all soon on how these onions are doing. I've got another tray right over here behind the camera that you can't see that I also started, that I'll be talking about on next Monday's video. So more cool weather crops that I'm starting, and I'll be sure to show you how that's working real soon. This is one of my sunflower heads out here, dried up. This is from the tallest plant that I had, and you see how dried and shriveled up that head is now. Anyway, I'm letting that dry, and we'll see how many seeds I get off of it. So anyway, I'm gonna close this video out. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.